You're listening to The Money Hour with your host, Tina Mitchell, and co-host, Keelan Harvey on Alternative Talk AM 1150. Now, back to the show with local mortgage experts Tina Mitchell and Keelan Harvey.
You are listening to The Money Hour at 1150 AM KKNW, the Friday, July 3rd virtual show. Because of COVID-19, our show is temporarily moved virtual. You can listen to us on podcast, or of course, you can catch us on air on Saturday at 3 p.m. with a rebroadcast on Sunday at 8 a.m. I am your host, Tina Mitchell.
And I'm your co-host, Keelan Harvey.
We bring in studio each week the best of the best experts in all of our areas in the local market on everything regarding money and food. And we're here to help you in today's economy. Now in studio, we have Lisa Shultz of Anderson Carpet Cleaning, Carpets, and COVID right here at 1150 AM KKNW. Lisa, welcome to the show. Another first-time guest.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, very excited to have you here. And a little bit about, we can hear you just fine, Lisa. A little bit about Lisa. Anderson Carpet Cleaning is a woman-owned carpet and steam cleaning company serving Seattle, Bellevue, East Side, and the surrounding areas since 1996. Lisa is the proud owner and resides in Duval. She treats every customer as if they are a family, always a stickler for perfection. Every carpet, rug, and upholstery furniture cleaned by her company is backed with her promise that it will be done to perfection. To talk to Lisa, you will immediately feel the extreme passion she has for her company to provide you with red carpet experience. Love that. Anderson Carpet Cleaning has 5 vans with the latest steam cleaning equipment for all residential cleaning needs, as well as large Fusco truck, which offers the ability to clean apartments up as high as the 10th floor. And of course, I eat at Vance's restaurant and Lisa cleans my carpets. So there you go.
Thank you.
I love it. Well, Tina's a tough person to please, so I got to hear this. Lisa, what makes Anderson different than any other carpet cleaning establishment that you might run into?
Well, my first thought is me, but that's not really it. My technicians are fabulous. They are all employees. They're not subcontracted. And I feel that my job as a owner of a business is to make them happy. If they're happy, they're going to make my customers happy. And it's been a smooth ride regarding that. So keep my guys happy. They'll make my customers happy.
That is great. Yeah, you keep your team happy and the team is going to make sure your customers are happy without a doubt. What method of cleaning does Anderson use, Lisa?
We're a truck mount steam clean, so we bring a van and it has the engine that heats the water in it already, and we take away the hot, dirty water when we're done. We extract the dirt from the carpet. We do a pre-spray, and it takes away about 98% of the germs and debris that's in your carpet. That vacuuming does not. We extract the dirt. It takes away about 98% of the germs and debris.
So that's kind of unnerving to realize that when you vacuum your carpet, there's still like 98% of dirt in there. That's really scary. And yeah, I'll be calling you soon. I moved into a house. Probably need to get that done sooner than later, Lisa. Speaking of, I don't know if you serve my area or not. What areas do you serve?
We do serve your area. We serve from Stanwood, is about as far north as we'll go, to, we have a couple customers in Puyallup. That's a little far for us, but we'll go. And then everything in between, and Seattle as well.
So, Lisa, are your technicians subcontractors, or are they actually employees of the company?
They're employees, which is pretty special. They get to take their vans home. They're responsible for them. They don't have to come check in with me every day. They're very responsible adults, and I'm not a micromanager. And they take them in for all the maintenance work other than the truck mount side. So they take care of the van side. Oil changes, tires, all washing it, all that. And then I have an online mechanic, full-time employed, that works on the truck mount side of it.
That's smart. So your employees are taking pride in their equipment and stuff. They feel, I would imagine, a sense of ownership there. So that's a really smart move on your end. Let's talk a little bit about services. What are all the services that you offer in totality?
We offer carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, deep wood cleaning, tile and grout cleaning, and pressure washing. And just a quick note on the deep wood cleaning, we do not touch the wood. We buff down the top coat to about halfway and reapply a new top coat so they look beautiful, new, and shiny.
Yeah, and I thought what Keelan said about how I'm a perfectionist and definitely have high standards, which is not an exaggeration at all. But then my husband, Dave, he definitely is even a level up from me. So if we have somebody in our house cleaning carpets, they definitely have to be top notch. And that's why you do them, Lisa. So Lisa, let's talk about your headquarters. Where's that?
So I work out of my home and I live in Duval. And but the techs keep their vans at their houses. So I have, for example, a tech in Bothell that he'll take the North End calls. I have a tech in Seattle that mainly gets the Seattle calls. I have a Redmond tech that gets the middle. And I have 2 South End techs that get the South End. And there is some crossover, but mostly they go in their own areas.
Sounds really efficient, Lisa. That's awesome. You got all the areas covered, so that's great. I was curious to know, is Anderson, is it a franchise or is it independently owned?
100% independently owned by me. Not a franchise. Although I've kind of had a thought in the back of my head since I bought it that I would like to maybe start a franchise, because we have really good customer service and my guys are just so happy to be doing their jobs because I treat them so well. It's just been amazing. It's been an amazing ride for me to see what being kind to somebody, an employee can, when you're kind to an employee, how much better and how well they treat everyone else and respect the job that they have. It's really nice.
Yeah, that is so true. And as a franchise owner, to be able to, you have the process and the system set up that can be a plug and play. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do what you do at the level that you do it. And you can teach and help people know how to take care of their employees to get that same level of commitment to their work and passion. So yeah, that's great. Excited to hear when you take it franchise. So let's talk about heavy furniture, Lisa, because we definitely have some heavy furniture in our 4,200 square foot home that has tons of carpet. So what do you do with that?
So typically we'll go around it. We do have those circle foot things that you put under that we can move, but we're not really supposed to move heavy furniture. If my guys get hurt doing that, they're not covered by insurance. So I always tell my customers, you can ask them on the side as long as I don't know, we're good. But typically like beds, TV stands, those big pieces will go around.
Which leads me to my next question, Lisa. I'd be curious, if I want to take advantage of your services, what would you suggest to me as far as preparation?
Okay, so there's a couple different ways. I'm just going to go with a standard home. That's 98% of my business. So we need a place to park near your front door. So please be sure and supply a place for us to park. We need to hook up to water, so we need a spigot outside. Everything else we provide. You want to vacuum a few days before we get there. Not the morning of necessarily, but within that week. You want to pick up all the toys, clothes, personal and breakable items that there are. And that's it. We go in, we do a walkthrough with our customer, then we'll go to the top furthest room in the back of the house, start there and work our way down and out so there's no footprints.
That's great, Lisa. As we're wrapping up our time here, we've got about a minute left, and it just happens to be the last question that we had on the list that we wanted to ask you today. So it's perfect timing. How far up, how many floors up can you do?
We can go up all the way. We can go wherever we want. We have a commercial portable unit that is almost as powerful as our truck mount. It's not like the Bissell and it's not like Renta whatever. where we can extract a lot of the water that you don't get to do when you do it yourself.
Wonderful, Lisa. Lisa, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate you sharing all about your company today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out again to each one of you for being here today. It was a pleasure for both Keelan and myself to have a chat with you about your businesses. And you're all here because you're experts and people need to know about you, and we don't want to keep you a secret. So thank you for sharing with us today, and more importantly, sharing with our listeners. This is your host, Tina Mitchell, your local mortgage expert, signing off for the day.
And your co-host, Keelan Harvey.
It's actually, we are your local mortgage experts. And enjoy the rest of your Saturday and your weekend. We look forward to talking more money with you next weekend, right here at 11:50 a.m. KKNW.